Singapore. Wonderful evening. I'm here with Jack. Hey.
Are you?
I'm very good. So Jack Sim, tell us, who are you and what are you doing?
I'm a 61-year-old young boy, curious about the world. Why is it designed this way? And why are things so screwed up? And how to find a very simple solution for each of these problems.
Okay, well, that's interesting. What can we do about it and what are you doing about it?
So I see 4 billion poor people in the world. I see distribution of wealth going to only a few people.
Yeah.
And it's a distribution of opportunity is more important than distribution of wealth, because when people have access to the marketplace, have access to investment, financing, then we can unlock their spirit of enterprise and good work ethics, and then they get into middle class. So I don't think that it's about charity, it's about social entrepreneurship, but it's basically about letting people find their treasures and go to the market and earn their own living.
Yeah.
And learn skills.
How did this start with you?
I was born here in 1957. It was one of the poorest countries in the world. Our GDP when we were independent in 1965 was the same as Kenya. And then by 1990, Singapore turned from third world to first world in 25 years because we refused foreign aid. We only want foreign investment. We want other people to come and train our people to have skill, give them job, and get them houses, and everybody lives very well after that.
Everyone today understands and talks about climate change on a sustainability perspective. You are into sanitation. Tell us short about it.
So I like to look for things that are not funded and neglected, because when something is funded, everybody goes there, and then what about the other problems that are not solved? So sanitation, shit, toilet, poop are very embarrassing. So 18 years ago, I created the World Toilet Organization, which have a founding day on 19th of November. 13 years later, the United Nations adopted this 19th of November as the UN World Toilet Day. So it was a unanimous decision by all 193 countries. And we broke the taboo on toilets, and now Prime Minister Modi is building 110 million toilets in India, and China presidency is also a toilet champion. So I think it's no more a water agenda, it has its own agenda, and toilet has become sexy. Yeah.
Holy shit. So congratulations. I mean, the World Toilet Day, 19th of November. And what's most important and what kind of help do you need now?
Right now, I would like to collect people who are passionate about ending global poverty. There are 4 billion outside our formal economy. There's a lot of middlemen milking the system and keeping them outside. I think with today's technology, e-commerce, e-payment, Android phone, we can all connect with one another, and we should have 4 billion new customers rather than 4 billion charity recipients, because when we help them help themselves, I think it will work. Same way as Singapore got third world to first world, the same model can go for every country.
You've been experiencing Nordics. We met in Oslo at Catapult. How do you see that we can learn from each other?
I think that the Nordic states are models in various ways around the world. What we need to do is to think of ecosystem, because all these heroics of being awesome, of being individual champions is not good enough. It doesn't change at an exponential rate. But if all of us are humble enough to share and copy from one another and weave into an integrated ecosystem, then we will be like a forest. Every animal, big or small, has its relevance, and every shit is a fertilizer. Every tree drops their leaves, and their leaves create the soil, and the soil helps the bugs and the worms to irrigate, and the birds can live in the trees, and the animals eat the crop that is fertilized by the other animals, and so on and so forth. We have to think of society like an ecosystem. Today we are designing it in a winner-takes-all manner, and that's why it doesn't work.
Yeah. So that's what we today says a circular economy as well. And for what would be the key recommendation for you, from you, to anyone listening to this? Because many see that, oh, what can little me do? But what's your recommendation to anyone out there?
I think a few people who wants to change the world is better than a lot of people that are talking and talking and talking and never change the world. So what I would like is, if you are really committed and passionate, come forward with your expertise and your heart to solve this problem, and let's all be putting ourselves low and putting the mission of ending poverty very high. And with humility, I think we can learn from each other a lot, and we will learn from others outside the circles. And contact me, and I will be so happy to talk to you.
Okay, so thank you so much, Jack Sim. I don't know if you like Mr. Toilet, but that's your
Yes.
that's your
Name.
should we say yeah, your big task in this matrix, in this world. So congratulations again. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck.
Thank you.